Hello, welcome back to Nails by Sora. Stephanie, welcome, welcome, welcome. To everyone who's new, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy the video. Please stay tuned at the end for suggestions in the thumbnails. For everyone who has been here before, welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. Joining us. My split personality all of a sudden. Anyway, so I am delving back into alcohol inks. I got distracted for a moment because I was looking at the manicure on my hands. I'm like, wait a second, I already edited the video for neon nails. But no, this is for watercolor tulips. And I'm not using watercolors per se, but I'm looking to achieve a watercolor effect using alcohol inks. And the pens that I showed you are alcohol ink pens. This is a palette that I just got off of Amazon. I will link the information down below. And basically, they're individual little trays that can be removed for cleaning and for reorganization. And they come with these magnetic sticky tabs that you can put on the bottom so that they stay put and don't go all over the place if the tray gets knocked around. And they're great. I absolutely love it. And I figured I would try and see what would happen if I colored the bottom of the tray with the alcohol inks so that I had the colors at hand to draw from with a painter's brush. This is one of my watercolor brushes. I also got them off of Amazon, and it made it so much easier to just go in and paint on the nails just by taking a little bit of alcohol and wetting the brush and then going in and picking up the color. Now, although they are called alcohol inks, that is the dispersion method. The inks are transferred through alcohol to the nail, but then the alcohol evaporates and leaves behind the color. If you were actually going to use watercolor, where you're using water as a dispersal method, then you run the risk of getting the nail wet, having warping issues, the nail not drying out by the time you want to put additional layers on top. It would just be a whole mess. If you're using gels and you're using alcohol inks in conjunction, then it's a happy marriage versus if you're trying to put water on the nail. That's something that you don't want to do. So I'm just going in and I'm laying down the color as I would lay down color on a canvas. I'm drawing the outline. I'm picking up some alcohol. I'm diffusing. Diffusing, is that the right word? Dispersing the color with the alcohol so it bleeds across the surface of the nail. And this is the first time. I've only done this one other time, and that was using, at least with these paint pens. That was back around May of last year, I want to say, where I tried to draw irises on the nail, and they didn't come out badly, but I had some weird bleeding happening. I think I was putting the colors down on top of a glossy base coat, so it wasn't really soaking into the nail to the point where I could top coat over it and not have bleeding issues. But I've watched a lot of videos since then with using alcohol inks in the bottles, which is what I showed you before. The bottles that I'm using in this video are what's called Inkies, and it's put out by Magpie Beauty. I wanted to kind of compare and contrast this brand with, I'm going to forget her name. They're called Marble Queen inks. I don't remember the name of the company at this point. But like I said, I'll have all the information down in the description box. But I wanted to compare the two brands and see how they measure up against each other. and I really found no difference between the two of them. Marble Queen inks are relatively new. They came out, I believe, August or September of this past year, and Magpie Beauty has been out for quite a while, but they both work the same. One is called Inkies, one is called Marble Queen inks. They're both the same method of dispersion with pigment and alcohol. And what I liked about Inkies, though, is, or I should say, what I liked about Magpie Beauty is that they have gold pigment, which I was really happy to use. I didn't shake it up well enough before I put the small amount into the tray to draw from, so it really didn't lay onto the nail very well. Didn't really transfer very much pigment. But I look forward to playing with it more in the future. So yeah, these nails are just going to be different methods of me laying down the color. I'm going to be using the pens to draw, and then the brushes to disperse the color and kind of blend it and get it to bleed out a little bit. And yeah, so I am using a reference for the Tulips. Not that I'm trying to be literal or anything. I'm really just trying to be painterly and, have some different techniques and play around with different materials and mediums to see if I can bring more of my art background into the nail design and nail art videos that I'm creating, because honestly I'm having a lot of fun and I don't want it to get boring or predictable or start repeating the same themes too much. I want to try to play around and really have a new experience for each video. So as I say in every video, if you have any comments or questions or suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. Please give me a like and a subscribe. Help grow our little community. Right now, as I'm recording this, I'm sitting at 274 subscribers. Let's keep that number going up. My goal is, my 1-year anniversary on this channel is April 1st, so my goal is 500. We'll see if I can get it there. But I do want to thank each and every one of you who has subscribed. Couldn't do this without you. Love each and every one of you. Everyone who comments, anyone who doesn't, I'm just happy to have you here. And I'm going to keep trying to put out really good contents that you guys enjoy. So that being said, I think I said enough. I am going to turn the music up and let you watch, and I will wrap it up at the end. So that's going to do it for this video. If I have one regret, it would be the nail in the middle. I think I muted out the color a little bit too much, but I do like kind of that window effect of the lines going across the image to kind of make it look like kind of stained glass or like you're looking through a window. But thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.